Well, hello nice friends watching the YouTubes. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Carrie Blaze. This is my good time train, and it is pulling out of the station. Another real special one today. This is yet another quarantine collab with my friend KAREBEAR. She's awesome. I think most of the people in our mukbang community knows who she is, but if you don't, go check her out. The link to her channel will be down in my description. Yeah, she messaged me and asked me if she wanted to collab, so thank you so much. I'm super excited. We decided on Jack in the Box. I have some, the fully loaded little baby tacos and some chicken strops. Of course, my veg on the side. And I made a little homemade guacamole to dip the little tacos in. Nice fresca to drink. Oh, so nice. Excuse me. I also have some Franks because, you know, chicken strops. Let's get into this. Dump it out on the sacred red tray. Curious about these. Oh my. Oh, there's lettuce. I didn't know it came with lettuce. Oh my gosh, there's a lot happening in there. I don't know whether to dump it out or not. Let's see. Baby taco, huh? Let's just try it without the guacamole. Okay, those are really good. Thanks for joining us today, everyone. I hope everybody's feeling well and doing awesome. Yeah, there's like cheese and lettuce and sauce. I wasn't sure whether I was going to like that or not. Those are really good. Oh my god. Decadent AF. Oh my god, I'm kind of snatched by this. I didn't think I would be. I am going to keep it in the container, but we'll just put it off to the side over here. We did choose a topic to discuss today. And that's like different jobs that we've had, or you know, our career paths, or, you know, what we've done for work in our lives. What do I want? I want barbecue. That's good. Well, as most of you, or some of you probably know, I've been in the showbiz my whole life. And I've been lucky enough to get some pretty cool gigs. In a nutshell, I grew up in the theater in New York. My dad was like a regional theater actor. My mom's a singer. She's an elementary school teacher for 35 years too. But, you know, my parents were sort of the artsy-fartsy, if you will. I'm an only child, and, you know, my parents weren't really that well off while I was growing up. So I would go to my dad's theater rehearsals with him when I was a kid and just sit in the dressing room and do my homework, whatever. And I caught the bug, so to speak. And I just loved being at the theater. And I did my first semi-professional play. It's an Agatha Christie play when I was 11. So I've been in it for a while, like 30-something years. And if I wasn't in front of the camera or on stage, I would do technical work, like production work. You know, like doing lighting in the theater and scenic artist, painting and stuff like that. And I've worked in so many different theaters on both coasts. Hanging lights, painting sets, all non-union work. I am, however, a member of all the actors' unions. Excuse me. I'm SAG-AFTRA, which is, film, radio, and television, and AEA, which is Actors Equity Association, and that's for, stage productions and stuff. I was lucky enough to understudy on Broadway, done tons of regional theater contracts from Maine down to Florida, and done lots of theater in LA. I directed a show that went to the Edinburgh International Fringe Festival, and I'll leave some links below in the description. I have some videos that are kind of cool that pertain to my performing arts career. Oh my gosh. I was lucky enough to be on Law and Order and Judging Amy and NCIS LA. But back in the days of yesteryear, so many other random jobs. I was a performing arts camp counselor in upstate New York, where you had to direct 5 children's plays in 2 months or whatever the camp time was. I was a substitute teacher in my 20s. I taught a lot of children's theater workshops. Worked in a dog grooming place in my hometown for a hot second. And I do have a side business now where I board older dogs with special needs, which has been very rewarding and awesome. Guys, look at this one. Has yummy cheese all over it. Let's dip it in the homemade guac. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's really good. I'm also a visual artist, painting multimedia type stuff, and I've been lucky enough to have a couple of commissions, which is very cool. I'm feeling the barbecue sauce today. So yeah, for the most part, I've been really lucky in that I've been able to, make somewhat of a living in my wheelhouse and do what I like to do. Oh. And for the past 13 years, although this job has just ended because of circumstances not in my control, but I was a running crew chief at this big outdoor concert venue in downtown Los Angeles called Grand Performances. And that was a good job. It was kind of seasonal though. It was just mainly from May through September. And right now I'm on a huge hiatus from all the showbiz stuff. My priorities have shifted and it's all about moving to Maine and, establishing, a new life there. I would love to get back on the theater scene in New York, Boston, I worked at a couple of regional theaters in Maine, you know, back in the day, did a couple shows there. But for now, I'm like totally burnt out on the whole grind. Like, trying to be an actor in LA is no joke, and you have to have a pretty thick skin for it. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I see all these big YouTubers having drama and being butthurt over somebody they don't even know, like writing comments or whatever. And it makes me giggle, because I'm like, imagine being face to face with, you know, in an audition room on a callback, you know, with 10 producers in front of you and the director and a camera and a reader. And it's like, okay, you want the job? You want this job? I feel like especially people who have like gazillions of followers and have the personalities of a parking lot puddle and eat the same shit every time, that get butt hurt the most. I'm like, child, please, you have no idea. Get a little messy with our fingers. Yeah, I mean, it's a hot mess in that container, but it's like the good hot mess. It's almost like chilaquiles in a way. Oh my goodness. Oh. That's really good. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, like job and career wise. I have no idea what kind of job I'm going to get when I go to Maine, but I would love to get back into teaching, you know, kids theater or whatever. I'd also be into giving paddleboard lessons or being a nature guide. Oh my gosh, how can I be full already, you guys? I'm so full. In other news, I had to wait to do this video later in the day because I am so thankful. Don't get me wrong. Really thankful that work has started on the outside of my house. Thank God. They couldn't start last week because it was pissing rain. But the scraping, standing, grinding, and power washing, 2 days straight. It was loud as hell, and there's nowhere to go, really. I mean, I take Fran for neighborhood walks, but oh my God. And in other news also, there's somebody here who wants to say hello to everyone. Here she is, Miss Princess Frances Tallulah, the magnificent. Oh. Well, you've had a pretty busy day. Do you want to tell all the nice peoples all about it? She had her little dental procedure today. She only had to have one tooth pulled, which I was really surprised, but we're very grateful for that. And she got her mouth cleaned up. She's still on antibiotics for the little infection, but I think you're going to feel much better. What'd you say? Is your mouth sore? Mommy loves it. But because of the anesthesia, she can't have any treats right now. Mommy gave you some frozen watermelon cubes and a little bit of water, but that's all you can have because you don't want to get vomitous. Poor Fran. So that's Miss Fran's update. She's doing great, and I'm just like so relieved and happy that, you know, her mouth is cleaned up, and hopefully she's going to be feeling a lot better now. No more infections in your face hole, Fran. Oh my God, she's so cute. I can't. Yeah, so it's been kind of chaotic around here. But again, like really grateful that the work has started. Oh, another random thing. I'm a hot mess, like so much shit. You know, my vet is within walking distance of my house, so I just walk back and forth with Fran when we have an appointment or whatever. In between here and there, I guess, because I don't know how else it would have happened, a fucking bee got into my shirt, in my bra, something. Like 10 minutes after I dropped Fran off at the vet this morning, I'm sitting on the couch with Higgins talking, and I felt like an itchy, like right here, kind of. And I'm like, that's weird. Whatever. And then this bee stung the shit out of me. And excuse like putting my doughy white flesh on display, but look at this. It's all like hot and red and shit and itchy. I don't have allergies or the anaphylactics, thank God, but it's just so itchy and hot and annoying and uncomfortable. I don't like it. Karen, girl, I'm sorry. My appetite is freaking shizzle today. It's just been a little off. Like, I've just been stressed. All this work going on in the house. And Fran going under anesthesia today. I was having none of it. I'm telling you, these like little loaded taco mess is like really good. I mean, it's a hot mess, but it's like the good hot mess. And you can leave that at room temperature and eat it later hot mess. Love it. I didn't utilize my homemade guacamoles that much. Like I said, y'all, I apologize. My appetite's a little off today. And y'all know how I don't like to overstuff it. Being uncomfortably full is like not a good time. All right, I'm going to eat one more chicken strip and we're going to utilize the Franks. Don't need much. And then you dip that in the blue cheese and then you put it in your face hole. Jack in the Box chicken tendies are not bad. I'm sure y'all can tell the food coma is like totally setting in. Yo, I'm so full. I don't even know if I can finish that. I need to lie down and process all of it. I'm calling it. I'm calling this a video. Franny, can you thank all the nice people for joining us today and thank KAREBEAR for collaborating with us today? Magical. Yes, big love to everyone watching. I really appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Keep snatching up those dreams in 2020. Eat your veggies. Remember to be kind to one another, and we'll see you on my next video. Mwah.